Have you ever wondered how top mastering engineers get tracks loud without destroying dynamics? The answer is clipping, but not just clipping, but controlled clipping. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use clipping effectively in mastering to achieve loudness while preserving transients. Before we do get started, if you are interested in my mixing and mastering services, as well as my presets and courses, make sure to check me out at mixandmastermysong.com. Let's go. All right, so the first thing we need to define is what is clipping. Now, clipping is basically something that occurs when a signal exceeds the defined limit. And as you can see here on standard clip, it is essentially shaving off any transient that goes above this certain limit. And most clipping plugins have two different kinds of clipping. You have soft clipping, which is a gradual rounding of peaks and can tend to be a little bit more transparent sometimes. And then you also have hard clipping, which is more so just, completely cutting off the peaks without any sort of rounding. Now, hard clipping can sometimes, create more distortion, but in the music I do, which is hip hop and pop music and EDM stuff, that's like, a little bit hard hitting, and even rock, where you're really just trying to cut off a little bit of the kick and snare so that the limiters don't have to work so hard. I find hard clipping actually tends to sound better. Let me play an example for you guys of the two different kinds of clipping. This is soft clipping, and then I'm going to switch it here. You'll be able to see, and that will be hard clipping. And you'll hear the difference. It's pretty subtle, but the soft one will be a little bit rounder, and the hard one will be a little more like compact, is the way I like to say it. So take a listen and see if you can hear the difference.
Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree.
The hard clipping just sounds a little bit less dynamic, where the soft clipping gives a little more space, but I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It really kind of depends on the source. In this case, I slightly prefer the hard clipping. Now, the next question you might ask is, why would you use a clipper? Why not just use a limiter for your final loudness? Well, they both work in pretty different ways. Like, as we've already said, the clipper just cuts off the actual transient, where a limiter gradually reduces the peaks by applying fast compression. Limiters try to maintain the natural shape of the waveform, but you got to be careful because you can get pumping and loss of transients. All right, so now that we understand what a clipper does and why we want to use one, let's go over an example of how I set one up. I'm using standard clip here. This has been like the go-to clipper for years, and I still use it quite a bit. I like it, and especially for this example, because you can see the waveform. There's also a ton of new clippers out, like gold clip and orange clip, that all sound great and do slightly different things. But this one works fantastic. If you just need one, you can grab this, and it works really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the music, and then what I like to do is pull the clipping down, really hear it like just clip like crazy, and then slightly pull it back, and you'll see I'll start bypassing it on and off until I'm not hearing much of a difference between it on and between it off. And I find that's sort of the sweet spot of using this clipper. One more thing before I do hit play. I tend to just take a section and loop it like a 1 bar, which we're doing here, which could be a little bit annoying, but it really helps you to define, what's happening. And in this instance here, listen for when the kick hits twice, because that's a good place of where you might get some extra distortion, which is what we don't want.
Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree.
All right, so now we got it at a good place. You can hear when we bypassed it, and if you're not a Studio One user, this little button here is when I'm bypassing it. But There's a little bit of distortion, but not enough to really hear it, and it's not, to me, negatively affecting the song. So I think that's a perfect place for the clipper. Now, let me show you why this is such a great thing. Let's look at this level meter here. I'm going to bypass it, and we'll see where the peaks are, and then we'll turn it on and see where the peaks are.
Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to.
So our peaks are around negative 2.4. Now with it on,
Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to carefree, take a chance. Cause my goals set to.
you see it's like a 1 point difference. So that is a big deal when you're getting to your final mastering. And so now we would put a limiter on after this, and that will give us so much more room to turn the limiter up, get the song louder without negatively affecting the transients or the energy of the song. All right, guys, so that wraps up the video on when and how to use a clipper in mastering. Let me know what your favorite clipper is in the comments below. And as I said in the beginning, if you need your songs mixed or mastered, hit me up at mixandmastermysong.com. Talk to you guys soon.